Hey, what's good, peoples, man? Before we get this episode started, it'd be dope if you toss us a like, a subscribe, and also don't forget to turn on those bell notifications, man. We truly appreciate it.
You're not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
Gotcha, Manz.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Another fucking episode. This is episode 174 of the Nacha Manz podcast. Hey, yeah, there we go. You sent me the link. Because I know when it first came out, it was like a difficult process, and now they fixed it. So I just haven't looked up at how they fixed it since. Because I was going to do it with Pyru, but I was like, nah, you know. Because at first when it came out, it was like trash.
Well, I need them to fucking fix the Switch. Figure out how to do that shit. There's no reason why I'm paying for a family plan and I can't even share the fucking games. It makes no fucking sense.
That's whack. That's why mine's is modded. Yeah. Yo, they cracked the PS4 mod. So
yeah, I heard it.
But they said it could be the same as it could be the same on a 5. So I'm gonna do my 4, and I might start doing 5s for people, and eventually, you know,
the only reason why I don't want to do the 5 is because once they figure it out, once they figure out how to stop it, they're gonna start bricking PS5. So.
See, that's the thing. Sony never bricked the mods. That's why I kind of trust it, because I had the 3 modded. I still have a modded 2. They usually just patch it with upgrades. So it'll be in a game. For the best mod of all time was the PS3 mod. The PS3 mod, you could do whatever the fuck you want. You could play online. And then they patched it with The Last of Us. So to play Last of Us, you needed a new update. And that update cleared the mod. So, but I've never had an instance or knew of someone who had their PS2 bricked. The Switches get bricked left and right.
Oh yeah, bricked.
Nintendo doesn't fuck around. The Switches get bricked, but I've never seen the PlayStations. Even the Xbox.
I know the PS5s. They've been bricking them. They've been bricking a lot of PS5s. Yeah, because a lot of people have been complaining that even if they think it's a stolen game, they'll brick the you can't do shit with it. You can't go online. You can't it's literally locks you the fuck out.
Games that were early and shit like that. But I want to see because usually the
early games too.
Yeah, usually because I know people be getting crazy early issues and shit. So that's probably a fucking problem. But a lot of the PlayStation mods just weren't that. It just lets you slide. You know what I'm saying? They just upgrade. It just fucked it up with an upgrade. But we'll see. I heard this one's good. I watched a few videos on it, and I'm very, very much so gonna do my 4. And then we'll see. Might as well practice on the 4 since I'm not really using it as much.
Yeah, might as well.
But either way, it's the Nacha Manz podcast. You got John D. Contradiction and Prince Perez here in the fucking building.
Yes, sir.
We're going to get through this one
in
the fucking building. Going to get this one nice and easy. We're not going to waste people's times. We're going to jump through, get this review action going, and then we're going to bid everyone a good week. It's going to be a holiday week. Going to be some chaos. We're going to post some shit. It's going to be fun. But we started off the week with a red stamp that I didn't fully agree with, and I'm upset he's not on here tonight because he probably fell asleep. We know how Walko gets down. This was Untreated Trauma by Mozzy.
Bruh. Dope, bro. Mozzy's dope. I was very surprised with this red stamp.
I like this project, and I didn't think it was bad.
I didn't think it was bad. I think it was. I think it was unfinished, but I don't think it was bad.
It had moments where it was what the fuck's going on? But Mozzy's still dope. But I don't get 3.5. Walko, come on, what's happening? What's happening, sir? But I respect it though. He did say it was a bunch of shit it was very unmixed. It was a terrible mix, super unfinished, put out very different. I mean, honestly, knowing how these mainstream or bigger name artists do, this shit probably sounds different now than it did when Walko reviewed it when it was fresh. But yeah, it was super upsetting. It's everything Mozzy's put out in the last 2 years has been fire.
Yeah.
And for him to drop this, and this is not even a long project, bro. It's 10 songs, and it's just I don't know. It was a bit upsetting, but I still didn't think it was bad, man. I mean, I don't want to say I'm biased or anything like that, but I do think Mozzy's dope. I like that straight to the point type, street real talk rap over damn near anything. So it is.
I gave it a 6. I didn't think it was bad either. I thought that it was pretty solid. I like Mozzy. I think he's a dope artist.
Yeah, I think he's fire.
But I agree with the fact that where it did sound unfinished, it did sound like it wasn't fully realized, or maybe maybe it was a bunch of, verses put together, so to speak. He didn't feel like finishing it. Maybe it was a little lazy, but I mean, I don't think it was bad.
Same. Yeah, definitely on some lazy shit. Or maybe it's like probably got lost in translation with like engineering and all that other shit. The music world gets weird like that, or label projects, but it is what it is. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like, definitely if people want to check it out, they could check it out, but like Mozzy's done better. You know what I'm saying? He's done better. If you want to just keep up with him to keep up, it is what it is. But like this one, I definitely wouldn't recommend, but I don't think it's bad. I feel like Mozzy fans will be okay with it, and people who are new to Mozzy will be like, what the fuck is this? But
agreed.
Is what it is. So next project we jumped into was Still Stoned on Ocean by Currency. Currency is the most consistently boring artist that we've got.
That's a nice way to put it.
And it's like he came into the game and it was like, yo, this style is cool and it's not bad. Like, it's just solid. You know what I'm saying? And he never does anything to just blow your mind or anything like that. And he never lost that. Yeah. Like, he still does the same thing, and he puts out like a lot of music. He puts out like 4 or 5 plus projects a year, but they all, even when he works with other producers, they all sound like the same.
And honestly, I think it's the content. The content never really changes.
Same content. And he doesn't change anything. His flow, his delivery, cadence, all of it. It's the same shit.
It's boring.
It's so boring, bro. It's like, come on. Like, you could do a little bit more, bro. It's every single project that it's just like, we get it, bro. We get
my sentiments exactly. That yawn.
And what's that yawn for real. What's crazy too is like, how are you boring on a track with Jim Jones?
Jim went crazy on that. Jim has been giving some solid ass features.
Hell of the last 2-3 years, bro. Hell of the last 2 years, Jim. But it's like, bro, this is what you give us, bro. Like, you're on a track, you got him. He's been doing stuff with a bunch of people, and it's just nothing's memorable. Like, it's so boring. And it's like, come on, like, we get it. Like, he's literally hip hop elevator music, bro. It's wild.
Like if you was in an elevator going to see like the producers or like A&Rs at Def Jam, like Currency be playing in the elevator and shit.
It's just, and you won't ask who it is because you just not invested in it. You're just like, oh, I guess there's elevator hip hop, but that's it.
You have a nice little ride up, to like the 13th floor or some shit. But after that, you're just like, oh yeah, I didn't really care for that.
Doesn't get any more crazy than that, man. It's wild, bro. But hey, for Currency fans, I guess he's doing y'all a justice. I mean, you motherfuckers have to love it. People still buying the shit. So, but for me, I'm just gonna, huge nope for me, bro. I'm gonna pass on that shit. Thanks. So, the next project, I think might have been a little overrated, but I'll explain myself. But this is This Thing of Ours 2 by Alchemist. So
I agree with you. It was overrated. I think the only good song on there was the intro and the outro. I didn't like anything else.
I like the intro. I kind of like the Bruiser Brigade song because they were, I don't know. The thing with me is Alchemist, Uncle Al, Alchemist is a god tier producer. Mm. And he's one of the producers that works with people, like one of those untouchable, god tier producers of hip hop that everyone knows, but that doesn't necessarily work with everyone. And I feel like he's doing a lot of he's like character building. He's grabbing a bunch of like young cats and old cats and like trying to he has like his group of people he rocks with. And Reckless was good, sir. Yay, area in the building. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, for example, like the intro song with Mavi, like it's a very new age dude on an Alchemist beat. And I'm not fully on board with that. And then like the Bruiser Brigade song I liked a lot because them niggas just sound like old heads. And I feel like that fit a little bit more. And I don't know. I feel like Vince Staples, he used to be cold, bro. Vince Staples used to be fucking cold, bro. And now he just, I don't know, man. His music's just so boring now. Like he just stopped rapping. And it's upsetting because he used to do gangster rap, but with a lot of wordplay and all that fun, tough shit. Yeah. And now it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's just, I don't know what to do with it. Like, but this project to me, I wasn't feeling it. I was just like, yo, I probably liked like a song or two, a song and a half of this. And that's really all I could rock with. Like, it's just, yeah, we might have to we got to blur this out. What's she doing? Butt cheeks in the back and all that, man.
Oh, what's good with you? Yeah. My wife all out here with the cheeks out?
Yeah, goddamn. I got to learn how to do the fucking blur on the video.
Shit, man. I didn't even catch the cheeks. I just I just looked back like, dude.
I like peeked up. I'm like, what's happening back there? But this project is just okay. I mean, Alchemist fans might be weird with it. New age people might like it, but it's got some stuff on there. But it just, to me, it just wasn't. I would.
It's mediocre.
Yeah, I wouldn't listen.
Yeah.
Reckless said it's the Sprite commercials that got to him. That got to Vince Staples. That's a fact. I don't know what's up with Vince, man. I do know what happened to him.
He's not working with Kanye no more, man. That's what happened.
He realized that he was making money off of fucking, festival money off of white girls. So he just started doing like that weird, festival music type shit. But it is what it is. So
ain't mad at him. Get your money, young man.
Get your money. Yeah. Rumble, young man, rumble. So the next project I was very shocked by. So I found this dude. I think it was a TikTok. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I heard a TikTok and I was like, this song is smooth. And I was like, let me listen to this. And I was like, oh, the dude just put out an album. And I streamed it and I was like, let me review it, And I was like, this fucking slaps. This was From Gaz by A.CHAL or A.CHAL. I don't know how to say his name. This shit. So this is the type of new age shit that I like because it knows what it is. And instead of it being the most content heavy, it's theme heavy. It's like all about like, young love and shit like that. It has like that kind of theme to it. And it doesn't really break far from that theme. So it makes it enjoyable. And then it keeps the quality of everything else high enough to keep it interesting. Like it's fun. It's dope sounds. He's rapping, he's singing, he's doing all this shit to keep you entertained while keeping a very simple theme and not really trying to he's not trying to food and medicine you to death type of shit. He's more of just like, hey, if you can relate to this, this is for you and, vibe with me. And I fuck with that. I'm a big fan of the vibe music. I love the new age shit that's like super sonically sound. Like if you're not going to be a lyrical miracle punch artist, then the least you can do is learn how to really make your songs catchy and like appealing, sonically and shit like that. So I'm mad at it. This is kind of what I was rocking with this one. This one was a smooth project to me. I've actually had this on rotation for a couple days.
Hold her shirt down. My wife. Oh my gosh. She's trying to hold her shirt down and shit.
Oh boy.
It's okay, babe. Ain't nobody trying to look at you. I mean, I am, yeah. Okay, honey. I don't even know what she said. I just say okay, honey, half the time.
That's part of the war.
Yeah,
that's how you win. So the next project was another theme one that I heavily fuck with. This was Nicholson by AM Early Morning and Johnny Slash. Now this is the other side of the spectrum. This is aggressively tough punchline hip hop.
That Joe Pesci track should have been a diamond. I'm sorry, bro. That shit was fire.
Fire, bro.
That shit was
fire, bro.
Yeah. I really like this one.
Because it was the end and I finished the review and then I bumped that Joe Pesci track like 4 or 5 times.
I'm telling you, bro, that's a diamond, bro. That Joe Pesci track was fucking livid.
Yeah, that track was fucking wild. And I like the whole time that the motherfuckers is doing their thing on this. Him and his features, they was keeping up with the whole Jack Nicholson Shining fucking theme.
Yeah.
And I love that. They were cracking, Johnny Bar, here's Johnny Bars and all that type of shit. And I was like, well, obviously I'm gonna fuck with it. But it was dope, bro. And they had some dope features. You had Danielson on here. Shout out to Poison Pen, Johnny Guns, like Low Gun, Jaybird. Then you had Gavlin. She came on here losing her mind on the title track. It was dope, bro. You had dope hooks. You had punchlines. You had bars. All that good shit, man. It's that hip hop shit is gritty and all the beats were fire, bro.
Yeah.
Fire samples, fire clips, all that shit. Super fucking dope, man. I love projects like this. It's that gritty shit, that lint in your pocket type shit, that like hour stuff you type of shit when you go up to a stranger. Like shit is crazy, bro.
It's that how to Google mixing baking soda in the pot.
Yes. that last
this
resort.
is a good time.
Yeah, it's a good fucking time, bro. This is for the rap heads, the old heads.
Yeah.
Yo, Poison Pen's a fucking man. Poison Pen's a legend, bro. Like New York shit, he's a fucking legend because he's always been around the rap game. He used to run like a battle rap league, like right around the time when Smack was like really blowing up. Poison Pen had a league, had some dope battles on there that some of them I'm still waiting for them to come out. The Lattize versus Ivan the Great. But he's just a dope dude, you know, affiliated with like the Team Hami cats and shit like that. Like he's just always been a dope dude. When he rap, he's very old school, got that MOP type style. Just dope. All around dope dude. Every time I've run into him, always been super cool. Just, you know what I'm saying? You don't got a lot of people like that in the music game. Like most motherfuckers are selfish and corny. So people like that are very dope. So the next project, oh man, this one, I felt bad because of my hot take for this next one. But it's not like the project's bad. The project's dope. But this was the Nigga Experience by Henny 3 Times. So this project to me, all of the subject matter to me was a diamond. Like this motherfucker was preaching. He was talking a bunch of shit. Oh man, yeah, he said he sucks. He got booed off stage in the Bay. He said Mac Dre ain't old school. That's because the Bay wasn't trying to hear any Mac Dre slander ever. But
even if it's valid,
facts. This Henny 3 Times, he was taking a bunch of relevant like black arguments and like, you know, experiences and just situations and fucking turning them into songs and turning them into like hooks and concepts and themes. And it was super dope. I think my biggest issue with this is this project was wildly Southern for me. You know what I'm saying? And it like super Southern, like just the lingo and just like the pronunciation, everything. Some of the stuff they was talking about was just so Southern that I like, as much as I like what was going on, I could not relate because that's just not me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not from Alabama, bro. Like that's just not my, you know, I don't know nothing about Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it upset me because I know for a fact that motherfuckers that are from out there this should be like the greatest project of all time to them. Cause like to me, I'm like, bro, if I was from out there, I know this project's a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? It's just I can't fully get on board with it.
This is like theme music for Waffle House, bro.
Facts, but like the real woke Waffle House movie.
Yeah,
and I fucking loved it. Like it's not to say that I hated it. Like I loved it, but I felt like if I was part of that, if I knew more of that, I would love it more. Like this shit would have had more fire trucks and like a diamond or two in there, shit like that. But like because the Southern shit's a little bit of a drawback to me because it's just not my era, not my area. I feel like I almost did this project a disservice with my, you know, fucking New York ass review. But I will give it credit where it's due, bro. Like I fucking love the way the intro was all talking that slavery shit. I love all his content, his subject matter is dope. It's just sometimes when you do some real Southern shit or you got a real Southern ass hook on some like Nelly and the fucking Say Lunatic shit, I'm just like, I don't know, you know, I'm not fully on board with it, but this was dope, bro. Like he was doing a lot of different things. He was hitting a lot of hip hop subgenres, which was super dope. And it was just, I thought this was just a super complete project, but he was comfortably bouncing around from shit. Like I can see myself listening to him. Like he was kind of like, I fuck with T.I. heavy. He's one of the few Southern rappers I like really rock with, like him, Ludacris and shit like that. I feel like this dude is on his way to that level. It's just the thing with like Ludacris and T.I., they figured out how to communicate, how to translate to everyone. And I feel like this dude, if he does do that, he might be alienating his sauce. And I wouldn't want him to do that. But for me, personally, I kind of would want that, or need that. But either way, this is dope. Like, don't stop what you're doing. This project was fucking dope as shit. I feel like everybody, whether you like Southern shit or not, needs to listen to it because there's a really great fucking message. And it's just some fun songs on here, bro. It's a great body of work. Man.
Yeah, I was mad at that.
Yeah, I was like, this is fucking dope. So the next thing we did, we had a nice little event we had a Brighton 2 virtual listening party. So for everybody that wants to check that out, we got the homie Prince Perez dropped his project on all streaming, and we did a late night early listening for him, and it was a cool fucking event. We had people come through. We had a lot of talk interactions in the chat. Like, it was a very fun time, man. It was very dope. And it was an experience that I feel like a lot of artists, especially if you're not like, you know, if you're not like fucking selling out your hometown and all sorts of shit like that, or if you don't want to break the bank on like having to rent out a spot, you want to do a nice virtual event, have it look solid, have it look good and all that. Yo, you can hit us up, man. Talk nice to me. I might want to. I enjoyed it. I feel like that's something I would like to do for you know, other artists, kind of help them, give them something to look forward to. But if you guys want to check out the experience, it's on our YouTube, it's on our Twitch. It was a good time. We're going to get to the review, but once we get to that, but either way, the experience is out there. Check it out. Check us out. Go to our YouTube and subscribe. Stop fucking around. But
Stop fucking around.
Stop fucking around. Like, you guys just hate us, but like us. Cut it out. We know you like us. So this next project was Young Sylvan EP 1, Part 1 by Sylvan LaCue. For motherfuckers that don't know, he was dope. He's dope. He did that. All I want to do is be the best me. He did that song, and that shit was fire. But this was dope. So he did a 3-piece. I might do all 3 of those EPs, so it's essentially like an album. But it was really, I enjoyed this. For 5 songs, they each were super dope. He's kind of got, if you want to know what this dude sounds like, he sounds like he could be like a hidden Earth Gang member, you know, a Spillage Villain member type shit.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of got that, like,
I can see that. I can see that.
Woke type vibe with the really slippery fast flow that he can mix shit up. He sings a little bit. He got the nose singing type shit. This is for people who like shit like that, like who like that smooth, newer, kind of more conscious, but like still dope, still like got sauce type of shit. You know what I'm saying? These are my favorite rappers now, are these new age dudes who get the old age and the new age, because they're unstoppable to me. But this is a dope 5-piece. Definitely check it out. So the next project was this is Emotionauts by Allone and Conscious Robot. So for one, I will say this, I did not know. So we had the homie Drent, who reviewed it, hit us up, and he was like, yo, I want to do this review and all that. And I'm never going to turn down someone who wants to do a review, because we need them. We know we do a lot of reviews, but it's always good to have a few of them where we could take a break. So the homie Drent reached out to us and was like, I want to do this. So I didn't know where this energy was coming from. And then after the review is sent and all that stuff, he told me he's like really good friends. He's one of the dudes that got him to keep rapping and all sorts of stuff like that. So I know there's a certain bias to it. So I did not know that prior. But either way, I'm not mad at it, because it's like, you want to tell your friend he's dope. You want to tell your friend he's whack, whatever you want to do. It's good to support your peoples. You know what I'm saying? Because he went out of his way to do a review for his homeboy's project on our platform. So I'll always take that, because at least he's doing something about something he appreciates or follows. So that being said, this project was okay to me.
I'm right here with you. I didn't think it deserved the 7.9. I think that, to me, it was it's very mid-tier. There's a lot of fire trucks on here that shouldn't be there. Fire
trucks, there's 2 diamonds that I don't agree with.
Yeah, the diamonds the diamonds are fires at best. I not to say I didn't like the project. It's just that I didn't like the project. Like it's just not my steez. Like it's just not up my alley where I'm gonna, once I listened to it, I was just like, all right, I'm probably never gonna go back to this.
Yeah. Like for me, and it's like, and no shots at Allone. I fuck with Allone. You know what I'm saying? Allone's a dope dude. I played a show with him. Great guy. Like, I fuck with him. He's got great energy. He's always rapping. He's always just trying to push himself. Shout out to that super, super dope, dope dude. But for me, like when I categorize like his kind of rap, like his rap and you know, to some people, I'm not trying to say it's like an insult or not. It shouldn't be an insult, but his rap is a little over intelligent for me. And the reason I say that is I'm not trying to say like the rap is like so smart where it's like too smart, but I feel like the type of rap it is, it makes me feel like, yo, all right, this motherfucker's assuming we're stupid. You know what I'm saying? He's doing so much and he's just throwing so much in there where it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like being forced to read a book that you have no interest in. It's just too much.
Yeah, it's kind of like it was kind of like watching a really uninteresting documentary.
Yeah.
You know, like the information is cool, like what you're telling me is all right.
Yeah.
But I just don't care to really sit here and listen to it. Yeah. And not to say like it was bad, like it wasn't, but it just, to me, it just wasn't all that good.
Enough stuff for like for it to draw me in. Like if you give me a whole lot of like huge words and all these, you know, lyrical miracle and rhyming and patterns and all this stuff, I got to at least be interested. One, I got to have a voice that's going to pull me in. Two, I got to have a beat that's going to pull me in. Three, I got to have, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of factors that go into it, but like at the end of the day, it's a hard sell. And it's not to say like, I would never want to tell someone to dumb some music down, but it's like, bro, like if you're so intelligent, like if you're so smart, you're throwing all these words together and stuff, it should be just as easy to get points across with less.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, with less words and all that. And it's just like, it almost comes off as like, all right, bro, like it's almost a little pretentious. Like you're just throwing this, you're just word simile and like you know what I'm saying? It's like one person told one person like, yo, bro, you know, wordplay is cool. And then you rolled wordplay to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, for me, it was a lot. And then like, I wasn't fully agreeing with a lot of the production. So to me, then you have a beat that I don't fuck with and just a million words per minute coming at me. And I'm just like, and it's just, there was so much cramming into these things. Like even before certain subjects on the songs were even able to breathe, I just felt drowned. Like I was getting my ass kicked with just words and words. And it's like, bro, like,
beating your ass with a encyclopedia.
Oh my God. And it's just like, bro, like, and it's like some songs I'm like, I want to really invest in this, but it's just like, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? It's like watching an episode of fucking Dawson's Creek, bro. It's just relax. People don't talk like this, you know, and if they do, like if you're in a room of motherfuckers, like if you're in a room of motherfuckers that you know don't want to talk like that, like then don't, you know, just you don't have to come in because then you're gonna look like that dude who's like, oh, this motherfucker is Mr. Big Words over here. He trying to make us look stupid. Like who the fuck invited this nigga type shit. So this project for me, I feel like, yes, shout out to it being your homeboy and you showing love and all that stuff, but I think this is way overrated. Like this, giving it the 7.9 to me, I think was a bit of a stretch. To me, this wouldn't have broke a 5. It might have even hit red territory because it just, to me, it just wasn't really hitting that hard. But it's also like, for me, I know there's dopeness there. Like you're a fucking intelligent dude. You're a smart dude. So it's like you can get rowdy if you want to get rowdy. So I don't know. It's just a lot. It was a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially like thinking from the mindset of someone who's never listened to you before. It's like, holy shit. Imagine someone imagine we hit someone who was like, yo, I've never listened to rap. What you got for me? And I send them this. They're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ. Like after this project, I went and got my GED. Like, I don't understand what's happening. It's a little too intense, but it's not bad. Like, hey, shout out to you finishing a body of work. Always dope. Always a tough and great feature to get done. And shout out to you for getting a dope review. Your homeboy clearly supports you. He rocks with you. Great dude. Trent, I fuck with him. And I fuck with you too, all one. It's just personally for me, a little much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree.
I like my stuff mixed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to eat, you know, just raw dog, some fries, bro. Put some salt on it, some ketchup. Give me something, you know. Give me something to keep them shits.
Give me some poutine, man.
Yeah.
Give me some poutine.
Oh, goat tier. Goat. That's like that's the best thing about Canada. You can get that shit with anything, like McDonald's.
Anything.
Instead of fries, poutine. It's fire.
Yeah.
So next project was the Super Tecmo Bow. This is Boldy James and Alchemist, Uncle Al again. This is fire. I fuck with Boldy James because he sounds like he's uninterested, and this nigga just be punching and storytelling his fucking life away, and he sounds so chill about it, like a nigga lying to you on a street corner.
Yo, he's like the nigga that be like when you in a club. Oh, and the music is blaring, and he's the nigga in your ear telling you a really interesting story, but you're trying to stay invested into the story, but like there's so much going on. But Boldy is just so fucking dope. I've always fucked with Boldy,
dope, bro. To me, he's the new Earl. He's what Earl Sweatshirt should have been.
I can't even say that because Earl Sweatshirt has a different type of nonchalant, I don't give a fuck, but dope ass fucking raps.
Yeah.
Whereas Boldy is more, I don't want to say more interesting, but more. I like his voice more. I like his voice a lot better, and I like how he goes in and out of storytelling. Whereas Earl is more like Earl is more of the he's like the backpack. He's like the new school backpackers. Like, whereas it's a little
went too far, bro. I feel like he's too far in that in that weird shit. Because he used to be dope, bro. He like Earl used to punch.
Oh man, I fuck with Earl.
And now I don't fuck with him anymore. I don't fuck with his new stuff, bro. Like his last 3 releases to me are just like boring noise, bro. Like this nigga's just doing like reading haikus over lo-fi, bro. Like, I'm not here for it. Boldy to me is on some street level type shit. He talking bass, he spins some gospel, he's telling stories, he's rapping, and I fuck with the new Boldy James, man. And this is also my favorite album cover of the year.
Oh, the Nintendo.
I got a old. It's in the kitchen. I got an old Duck Hunt like Nintendo cover, but it's a flask.
Oh, that's dope.
It says Drunk Hunt on it. On it. It's fire.
That's fire.
It's a dope flask, yeah. But yeah, man, this project to me was fucking dope, bro. I thought he was going fucking crazy. I love when he story tells. I think Uncle Al delivered him a fantastic batch of beats. And thanks. I love this duo. When they work together, it's always cold as fuck. And I'm here for that. Yo, see, Reckless knows Chum Earl Sweatshirt was it. And the album that came after Doris was also it. But that was still the same era. That was when Vince Staples was. He was still with he was still heavy with Wolfgang and shit. Yeah.
He was still heavy in doing the Cartoon Network show and him and
Loader Squad.
Yeah. So I mean that now that they've kind of stopped that and you see Tyler doing his own thing. I mean, Frank Ocean is fucking MIA at this point. And I mean, what does Earl really have? I mean, I think that if Earl was to sit down in the studio with Tyler, I think Tyler would bring out a different type of because that's the best that you get out of Earl when he's around Tyler, when he's around all them funny ass niggas that just, you know, and then he just starts snapping on some funny shit, but then it gets real serious and real technical, real fucking quick.
I used to fuck with, like, even now, like, I get it. His pen is still dope, but I feel like back in the day, his poetry was way more visceral, way darker. And I feel like his delivery was way better. Now it's just like,
I'm telling you, man, it's not being around Tyler, bro. Yeah. Tyler has that effect on a lot of artists though, but especially the niggas that's in his personal camp. Yeah. When he's working with those artists, I mean, they produce the best type of music. Look at Frank. Frank hasn't even Frank's last project, fucking 6-7 years ago. That shit wasn't really all that good, bro. The last shit that he had was Orange Chanel.
Yeah,
Orange Channel. Yeah, I think that was his last good, like really, really good project.
Yeah,
but again, that's the whole latest crowd. That's the whole Wolfgang shit.
An unskippable album. Blonde just had like 5.
Oh yeah, Blonde.
But then everything else was just okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, it just happens to some artists, I guess. So the next project, this is another Friday release. This was Live Life Fast by Roddy Ricch. This is his sophomore album, I believe.
You gave the intro a wave.
A wave.
Oh man! First of all, the intro in Thailand is fires, bro. I'm sorry, I fucked with those.
There was something very small about the intro that was getting really annoying to my ears that I dropped the rating for it because it should have been up there. Because like sometimes certain sounds really bug me.
Okay, I understand. And I get what you're saying.
Because I liked it, but like something bugged me about it. But
Thailand was fire, bro. Thailand deserved the fire. You gave it away.
Thailand was close to me. It was close. I feel like it didn't start picking up until the Future track. Then I was like, all right.
Well, yeah, the Future track was good. I didn't really like Roller Coasting.
I liked
I didn't like Hibachi. I felt like Kodak Black brought the value of the song down.
But I thought
21 Savage came and saved the fucking show.
Yeah.
Pay my dues. Takeoff, of course. Yo, first of all, Takeoff. I like how Takeoff just like starts it off. It is like, here, like finish these bars because I'm about to heat the show up. Like,
yeah,
I liked a lot of this album, but then I didn't like a lot of this album. Like, it was a lot of highs and lows on this album.
I didn't find a lot on this that I didn't like. Like, I didn't find a lot of this you know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like any of this. I was just like, this song's whack. For me, it was like when songs were fire, they were fire. And then for me, when songs were waves, it was like shit that like, oh, I want a smooth playlist. And you put on a playlist and it's just all the songs you may not know them. And you're like, oh, I'm not like throwing my head, but this is cool. I'm chilling to this. So I feel like he has that kind of mastered that like, I'm going to, even if it's average to his standard, I feel like it's just good enough that it's just like, bro, I wouldn't turn this off. Like I would vibe.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't think any of the songs were bad. I felt like, well, aside from the Kodak Black feature, I felt like that feature should never have made the album. But luckily 21 Savage and 20, we talked about this on the last show. 21 has been, showing up for these features. Yeah. And I'm not mad at it. I felt like 21 really saved the show because I was literally about to change the song.
Yeah.
When Kodak came on, and the only reason why I stayed is because I knew that 21 was coming on after him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, this is a treat. I'm glad I didn't change the fucking song because I really wanted to. Yeah. I feel like the Little Baby song, I felt like that was a really good song. I liked how him and Little Baby meshed.
Yeah,
like sonically,
this stuff was dope.
Yeah,
I thought that fucking Ty Dolla Alex Isley song was short as fuck.
Too short because but I felt like by the time I was really like fully invested, the song was over.
It was done.
Like, and I really like that. And I'm like, yo, is this an interlude or is this a fucking song, bro?
I feel like I shortchanged the Gunna song. Because after
you did. I
really
Gunna had one of his best verses.
I don't fuck with Gunna, and I was like,
I know you don't. I know, and I think that's why you gave it a wave. But I don't fuck with Gunna, but I fuck with Gunna. It's like I have a love-hate relationship with his music. But I feel like that feature was like if Little Baby was like here with the feature, like Gunna was right behind him, bro. And then I like how it was. Yeah. There's one song that I really like that you gave a wave to, the Murder one with Fivio. I think Fivio has been snapping lately. So I have to give credit where credit is due. Fivio, I thought that when Fivio at first came into the game with the Brooklyn, Chicago drilled shit. Yeah. I thought that, that was like a fad and it wasn't going to be like sustainable because a lot of them have died out. But Fivio has sustained it because he's been progressively getting better with his pen, but also it's the aggressiveness, the Brooklynness of it. Like, I love it. I love Fivio. Anytime Fivio is on a record, I'm like, I got to listen to this now.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it. I thought it was solid. He does have moments where he's been snapping. I've been seeing his name a lot, but I don't know. I just sometimes I'm just a little like I need a little more from certain artists, but it's more so because I don't know them and like his voice doesn't stand out to me. Like I know his name, but I couldn't tell you who Foreign is if I heard him on a track and like I didn't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like, yeah. So for me, I need to be like do something that's gonna make you stand out.
I'm not gonna lie to you though, but the Jamie Foxx record I did not like.
I rocked with it.
I did.
I
I didn't like how he did the whole intro and shit to it and everything. Like, I just felt like it was corny. I felt like it was a cash grab.
Like, yo, is Jamie Foxx about to rap on this?
Yo, I really felt like it was just a cash grab, bro. Like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it.
Because of Spider-Man. No Jamie.
Yeah, like that's what I felt like. Like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I'm not saying I didn't like totally not like this song, but it would have got a skip for me if I wasn't listening to the whole album. That's
fair. I rocked it. But that's fair. I get that. But yeah, this project overall, I just think it's just dope driving music. I think it's just like you could put it on front to back and you don't need to skip anything. It's just solid music. It's clean. All the production's dope. Nothing's gonna fucking fry your face, but you're gonna be like, yo, this is smooth. I'm not gonna lie. I like the first project better though. A little bit better. I think the beats are better on this project. I remember like rocking with the first project, but I don't like to compare. But I definitely,
I don't want to compare.
Like, outside of the review, I definitely can agree. I think the first project's way better.
I just prefer to listen to the first one.
Like, you know what it is? I think it's the first one's better because it was so fresh at the time. We needed it. And I feel like this is I feel like if we listen to them side by side, it's probably a copy and paste.
Yeah.
It's probably. Just because I feel like he didn't change anything. He didn't take any risks. So I think that's also why a lot of people are like, all right, maybe they're not fully on board with this, but like, by all means, I don't think it's bad. I mean, people were saying it's garbage and stuff. It's like, I think you're exaggerating.
It wasn't garbage. It wasn't garbage.
It's super clean.
No, I agree with the rating and everything. I mean, I'm all for it.
Yeah. And then the next project, super garbage. Nah, the next one was the next one was Brighton Volume 2 by Prince Perez.
I like this cat. I really do. I like this guy. I had a chance to listen to his album. Oh man, I really liked that outro. Oh my gosh, man, that was a good song, man. Man, me up. Oh man.
Hey man, shout out to the people who reviewed it. There was one other one that we were gonna get, but we didn't get it in time. But either way, I appreciate Troubles trying to get us one.
Shout out to Dice. Shout out to Dice with the
shout out to Dice.
Dice said but you gave me an 8.5. I appreciate that, Dice. I love you, bro.
It's crazy because like when we send people their reviews and like when people volunteer, they realize like, bro, this is a little bit of work.
Yeah.
And that's why I try to tell people, I'm like, yo, we have a good system here because it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Like for us, the reviews may be the easiest because we're like automatic with it at this point, but still it's not easy, Yeah. There's a lot of fucking factors that go into it. But this project right here, we had a whole listening party. We discussed it and all that stuff. So you can get a lot of that here. But what I will say is like I'm super proud, especially coming from I was the first person to review this man when it was sent to the page. And I think I gave you like a 6.5 or something like that.
Give you. I was mids. I was
like, what is this auto-tune lovemaking album that just came in? And like, honestly, I can truthfully say like, especially from this to the volume 1 and, all that stuff, like the progress it's real. Like I see it. It's dope. Like it's there, but it's like, even when people don't know about this, but when we were going to do the throwback stuff, when we reviewed all of our like first projects, I dove into your catalog then and I was like, man, every project gets better. And that's
how it should be. That's literally that's how it should be. It should be like that. It should be every project that you go into, there should be something that pushes it and moves it forward. If it doesn't move the needle for you, especially as a listener, then what's the point of getting invested in the artist?
Then you're just being lazy. Then you're just giving people the same exact shit. And it's like, why would I want people to buy my music or listen to my music if I'm not giving them anything new?
Yes.
But yeah, it was dope. Like seeing the progress. It's dope seeing the reception going on. I don't know, like what's the reception?
I'm still getting Fluke called me today. He was like, yo, bro, just got done listening to the entire album in its entirety. And I gotta say, you got me inspired. And that right there, especially for somebody, because I look up to Fluke. Fluke is my big homie and you know, for him to say that to me, like I inspired him. Like if I could inspire somebody I look up to, like my idols and shit, like that's fucking dope.
Yeah, it's fire.
So I mean, I feel like I did something right with this album. I mean, he even said it. I mean, he said that it felt like, you know, I was in a barbershop just like going through and just telling him a whole story. And I think that's what people lose sight of in music, the art of storytelling. And I feel like I'm getting a better grasp at telling unique stories and unique situations. You know, I think it really started with Prince of Hearts.
Yeah.
But it's steadily getting better because now that's all I really want to do. I just want to tell dope stories and get people invested that way.
A perfect way to flex, to like sharpen the pen to just, you know, exercise your pen.
Yeah.
There's so many different things. Bless you. But there's so many different things that are like, that you add up, you know, that you start to incorporate and weave in and out of, and you mix things up. So it's like, it's just a dope experience. And like this project, you know, shout out to M and Tank McCoy for their reviews.
Yeah,
dope
shout out.
Yeah, dope dudes, just keeping it real. And it's just like seeing the different perspectives and seeing how people like it, and like seeing Dice's review and all that stuff. It's just dope to see what other people were taking from it. And just, I mean, it's your body of work, you know what I'm saying? And it's good to see like how the reception will be. It's good to get the reception you're getting from it. There's a lot of different things going through there. And I mean, that's fire, bro. Like that's the beauty of music. Like, even if we have a bunch of fucking dormant haters from, you know what, sitting in there waiting to get their fucking 2 cents in and throwing comments that I got fucking get rid of them off the page and shit like that. You know, it is what it is. Like, it's good that, hey, fuck it. If people want to come on there and be pissed about shit, then good. Good. If you have enough gall to be like, oh, it's the worst album I've heard, then you listen to it. Thank you.
Facts. You just ran up my streams, and I appreciate that. Regardless if you think it's trash or not. Yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So it's like
hey man,
have that going. You know, it's like it's good. You put out some music, you finished a body of work, you worked on it. There's a lot that went into it, and it's out. And that's it. You're super, super satisfied with it. That's it. It's out.
Facts. Now the real work really begins. The promotion, the fight. Yo, I still got like 3 interviews, bro.
Hey, get them. And that's, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But hey, that's part of the game. It's part of the fun, the struggle, all that shit. Like that's why that type of event, the listening event, I fucking enjoyed it very much. I think more people need to do shit like that.
And that was fun. That was real fun. Yeah,
and I feel like it's just, yo, haters or whatever the fuck you want to do, the outlet is for us, by us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're artists. We want artists to wake the fuck up. We want artists to be better. We want artists to do good. We want artists to have windows. That's what we're here for. So, you know, but either way, end of the day, project's dope. I enjoy this project very much. Super proud.
Thank you.
Humble and glad that I'm on it. But it's not just even about that. It's just the whole work of it, like the whole how we were putting it together, the whole picking things apart and like figuring out things together, and you figuring out things on your end. To me, that experience is priceless, bro. Like that's the best side of music. That's the side of music that these stupid ass rappers talking about popping bottles and shit don't talk about, and that's the shit that like real artists are here for.
Facts.
You know, but hey, project's dope, man. I'm glad it's getting a good reception. I'm glad that people are checking it out, and fucking, hey, keep running it up, man, to fucking infinity. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. We are here.
Yeah. I don't know. Go check it out. Brighton Volume 2 by Prince Perez. I promise you'll enjoy yourself. If you need any sort of convincing, check out the Staten Island Drive-By, the Drive-By, or Abby song. Those are the 2 songs that will, or Brooklyn 2 a.m. Those songs will really give you a different perspective and make you be like, all right, let me listen to this, you know? But other than that, that's all I got. I'm fucking dying over here. I'm so exhausted.
Oh, bro, you. I still got more cleaning to do. Family coming in.
I'm
Christmas.
Done.
Oh man, I forgot Christmas.
I'm done.
Christmas. God damn, we got Christmas this week.
Yeah, Christmas, bro. Tell me about it.
I still haven't even made coquito, bro.
Rough. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's the week. But yeah, Appreciate everybody. You're reckless. I appreciate you. I saw that video, that little clip thing you post, getting a lot of good views, man. Remember, we got a little more talking to do. We had our first little talk, but we got a little more talking to do. But other than that, peoples, enjoy your fucking holidays. We will holla at you guys on Sunday. I am streaming tomorrow, so people with singles and all that good shit, send them.
I might join you. What time you streaming?
Probably like 8 or 9.
8, 9? Yeah, I might join.
Yeah, so I want to get text. Yeah, we'll do. I'm going to post it online. If anybody else wants to join, probably I like to have 2 or 3 panelists so we can, get our single stream on. These single streams have been very successful. They've been having a good time, so fuck it. But yeah, man, peoples, holla at me. Talk nice to me, man. We getting out of here. Peace.